Hey guys, in this part we talk about Python syntax. Indentation in Python. Indentation refers to the spaces at the beginning of a code line. When in other programming languages, the indentation in code is for readability only, and the indentation in Python is very important. Python uses indentation to indicate the block of code. So for example, we have an if and if5 greater than 2, and we should use indentation in here. I put two space and print 5 is greater than 2, and so Control S and py syntax dot py 5 is greater than 2, and Python will give you an error if you skip the indentation. So I skip the indentation and Control S. We have an error in here, so run the file, and we have an error in the print. So the number of spaces is up to you as a programmer. The most common use is 4, but it has to be at least 1. You have to use the same number of spaces in the same block of code. Otherwise, Python will give you an error. So I write another print, and so 5 is greater than 2, and run the project. We have 2 print, but if I put a space, we have an error, and so run, and we have an error in the second print. Python variables. In Python, variables are created when you assign a value to it. So for example, I set the 5 to x and set the hello world to y, and so print x and y, print x and print y, Control S and run 5 and hello world. Python has no command for declaring a variable. Comments. Python has commenting capability for the purpose of encode documentation. Comments start with a sharp, and Python will render the rest of the line as a comment. So for example, I put the sharp at the beginning of this line, Control S and run. You don't have 5 is greater than 2 in the result.